Right now at noon, all Wisconsinites 16 and older are now eligible to receive a COVID vaccine. And the ER doctor who pronounced George Floyd dead testifies in David Chauvin's trial.
This is News 3 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. I'm Mark Kent. Thanks for tuning in to News 3 on this Monday. Hope you all had a nice Easter weekend. A cloudy start to the work week, but at least it's warm. Maybe some showers later on. Let's head to the Weather Center. Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti has a look at your first warm forecast. Hi, Gary.
Hi, Mark. Actually, I've kind of backed off on the shower chances this afternoon. You can see the trend on radar. Now, skies are cloudy out there. There's the view from the Edgewater Sky Cam, so it looked like it could rain at just about any minute. But if you look at Doppler track, you can see how the showers are kind of shriveling up as they push towards southwestern Wisconsin and much of Madison and areas to the north are not seeing any rain at all. So just a slight chance of a shower or thunderstorm this afternoon. Temperatures right now are in the middle 60s in Madison, but notice to the north where the sun has been shining, temperatures are in the middle 70s. So depending on how much sunshine we get, that will determine our ultimate high temperature. But I'm still looking for highs in the lower 70s today. Temperatures staying in the 60s to upper 50s tonight, and tomorrow will be in the mid 70s. Look for the mild weather to continue through Wednesday. I'll have more details on weather in a few minutes.
I think we skipped ahead a month there.
I think so.
Temperatures. All right, Gary. We'll see you in a few minutes. Thank you. Right now, anyone over the age of 16 is eligible for a COVID-19 vaccine in Wisconsin. Health officials say that vaccinators will prioritize those who were previously eligible before moving on to the general public. By opening up eligibility starting today, Wisconsin is beating President Joe Biden's goal of every state making everyone eligible for the vaccine by May 1st by about a month. Governor Evers says that Wisconsinites will need to be patient while trying to schedule an appointment. About 1 in 5 Wisconsinites are now fully vaccinated. DHS says that over 1.17 million Wisconsinites have completed their vaccine series, and 33% of Wisconsinites have received at least one dose of the vaccine. And in Dane County, over 25% of residents have completed the vaccine series. The Milwaukee Brewers are partnering with Milwaukee health officials to make sure Wisconsinites are getting the COVID vaccine. Members of the Brewers organization were vaccinated over the weekend, and now they're encouraging everyone to get vaccinated. The campaign called Crush COVID Milwaukee is encouraging everyone 16 and older to receive the vaccine. The Brewers organization says the players and staff received the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, which only requires one dose. Madison police say one person is dead after being hit by a car on East Washington Avenue Saturday night. Officers say the 37-year-old person was hit by a car heading east just past the Stoughton Road intersection near Hy-Vee around 9:45 on Saturday night. The person was pronounced dead at the scene. The victim's name has not yet been released to the public. Milwaukee police canceled an Amber Alert for 2 missing girls, but are still looking for their father. Police say the 2 children have been located. Police are still looking for 36-year-old Daryl A. Harbor, who reportedly injured the children's mother before leaving with the children in his vehicle. Police say he is armed. Police also say he's driving a 2007 maroon Chevy Impala sedan with Wisconsin license plate AHA 8816. Anyone with information asked to call Milwaukee police. The second week of the Derek Chauvin trial started with the ER doctor testifying. The emergency room doctor who pronounced George Floyd dead after trying to resuscitate him has testified that Floyd's heart had stopped by the time he arrived. Dr. Branford Langenfeld said that he was not told of any efforts at the scene by bystanders or police to resuscitate Floyd, but that paramedics told him they tried for about 30 minutes.
As I recall, and this is what I was told at the time, they were initially called for a lower type of acuity event of facial trauma, and then that was upgraded to individual in distress. They reported that on their arrival, the individual did not have a pulse and CPR was started.
Prosecutors seek to establish that it was Chauvin's knee on Floyd's neck that killed him last May. The political fallout continues from Major League Baseball's decision to move its All-Star game out of Georgia in response to the state's new voting law. The new Georgia law shrinks the window for sending in absentee ballots, limits the number of ballot drop boxes available to voters, gives more control of local elections to state lawmakers, and makes it a crime to give food or water to people waiting in line to vote. Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms told CBS this morning she respects Major League Baseball's decision.
But I don't like the fact that we have been put in this position by our state legislature and our governor because the people of Georgia will suffer.
Major League Baseball caved to fear and lies from liberal activists. They ignored the facts of our new election integrity law, and they ignored the consequences of their decision on our local community.
A number of companies, including Delta, Georgia's largest employer, has criticized the new law. There's more to come on News 3 Now and Noon. Up next, we'll introduce you to 3 new members of the Henry Vila Zoo. That's coming up after the break.
You know your gutters are full of gunk, and you know you need to deal with it eventually. With LeafGuard, you can give up cleaning your gutters forever. Hi, I'm Andrew Larson, owner of Larson Home Services. My team would love to show you how LeafGuard's patented design channels rainwater into your gutters while leaves, seeds, and other debris just roll off, leaving them clog-free, guaranteed.
We looked at several different types of gutters, and we knew that we had problems with leaves. We have lots of trees around our house, and I'm the one who goes and cleans out the gutters, and I wanted to eliminate that hassle in the fall of cleaning the gutters, and LeafGuard has done a wonderful job.
Love to hear that. Right now, your LeafGuard brand gutter system comes with some great money-saving extras. Order now and get free installation labor, free financing for 12 months, and call before this program is over and get a $100 Visa gift card with your new LeafGuard gutter system. Don't wait. Call now to schedule your free estimate.
It's that time of year to hit the open road. To make sure your trip is safe, Meineke is now offering free brake pads. Call your Madison area Meineke for details. Meineke Car Care Center is here to help.
You expect students to make a mess in schools, but the superintendent, under Deb Kerr's leadership, the Brown Deer School District was a financial mess. Kerr's district's accounts were overdrawn by $500,000, slamming her district with late fees. And instead of firing the employee responsible, he was given paid leave, costing taxpayers $136,000 more to pay him to do nothing. Scandals, cover-ups, taxpayer money wasted. Deb Kerr, the wrong choice for state school superintendent.
Not all replacement windows are the same. Take a look at our new Eco Sky windows exclusively from Mad City Windows. We're talking about high-performance windows that insulate like walls. They're going to keep the cold out and the heat out in the summertime. That's because of our Sky Mirror technology with layers of low E that give your home an energy upgrade. Remember, we're Wisconsin's #1 remodeler, and now would be a great time to take advantage of our spring blowout sale. Save $1,000 on a house full of new windows, interest-free financing for 2 years, and a $100 gift card with purchase. But act now, and we're going to double your savings to $2,000 on new windows. Double your interest-free financing to 4 years. Double your bonus to a $200 gift card with purchase. Call during this program and double your gift from a $25 to a $50 Walmart gift card with estimate. Call 608-338-1616. Let me give you that number again. 608-338-1616, Mad City.
Well, the Henry Vila Zoo is getting a little bigger. 3 North American river otters were born on February 15th at the zoo. The 3 pups were named after rivers in Wisconsin: Lily, Montello, and Fisher. Guests will have to wait until May to see the otter pups. They're currently learning how to swim. Once they're strong enough, they'll be able to swim in the otter exhibit. Well, the Green Bay Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers will begin his 2-week run as guest host of Jeopardy this week. The reigning NFL MVP has said it's always been a dream of his. Rodgers will host the show for 2 weeks, starting Monday, with money won by contestants being matched to a charity supporting local businesses. Rodgers appeared on the show in 2015, where he raised $50,000 for charity. Target is once again offering coupons for people who bring in old car seats to recycle. The event runs through April 17th at all locations. It's also now contact-free. Shoppers can drop off old car seats in a box and get a digital coupon when they scan a code using their mobile devices. The coupon is good for 20% off a variety of baby gear. The store says it'll accept damaged or expired seats. If your seat is still in good repair, you may consider donating it to or giving it to a friend rather than recycling it. Let's check Wall Street at the noon hour. The Dow Industrials up 449 points. The NASDAQ up 201. The S&P 500 up 62. And there's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Up next, a gloomy start to the work week, and we could see some showers later on. Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti has more ahead in your first warn forecast.
When it comes to weather, only one thing really matters: accuracy.
Only one station can be the best.
News 3 Now. First Warn Weather has the most accurate forecast, according to Weather Rate.
Count on First Warn Weather for your most accurate forecast.
Rest comfortably with brands you can trust at Wanakee Furniture ETC. Create a unique and stylish room with made-in-the-USA products from companies like Smith Brothers of Bern. Select from a wide variety of sofas at a great price.
Bring quality home at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
Make cleaning a breeze with Eco Sky windows exclusively from Mad City Windows. And here's why. Our innovative CertaForce balance system provides easy lift action backed with a lifetime warranty. You're going to love our windows.
These new windows, the full screens, they're already up. It's convenient. The double hungs are very nice. There's a nice glide. There's no cranky sound coming up.
Why don't you call now during our spring blowout sale? Save $1,000 on a house full of new windows, interest-free financing for 2 years, $100 gift card with purchase. But act now, and we're going to double your savings to $2,000 on new windows. Double your interest-free financing to 4 years. Double your bonus to a $200 gift card with purchase. Call during this program. We're going to double your gift with estimate from a $25 to a $50 Walmart gift card. Call 608-338-1616. Let me give you that number again. 608-338-1616, Mad City.
More than ever, America needs healthcare workers. So if you're ready to answer the call, Herzing University empowers you to earn the skills you need for all kinds of healthcare careers, including programs that can be completed in 10 months. Accredited and transfer-friendly, Herzing provides the personal care and support you need to succeed. We'll even waive your enrollment fee. Your nation needs healthcare workers. Join the movement at Herzing University. Call or click today.
Experience handcrafted and hand-finished furniture by genuine Amish craftsmen at Wanakee Furniture ETC, featuring hardwood made in the USA home furnishings by Simply Amish and other great brands you can trust.
Bring quality home at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
Trials on hold during the pandemic means victims stuck holding the bill.
I'm trying to build credit, and with more than 2 years' salary up in debt at the hospital, that's pretty hard to do.
Naomi Cole shows you how it's cutting into victims' wallets. Justice delayed. Tonight on News 3 Now at 10.
On the next News 3 Now this morning, Josh Sprider is in the 608 at a local CrossFit gym.
And Chris Reese has a look at how spending more time outside could improve your health. That's in this week's Time for Kids, Tuesday on News 3 Now this morning.
The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
And let's check in now with Pam Yankee from the Midwest Farm Report on this Monday. Hope you had a nice Easter weekend.
Yeah, sure did. With these kinds of temperatures, you definitely cannot complain. I was just taking a look at one of my industry partners' soil temperature monitors, and right now they're showing Dane County's got a soil temperature around 62 degrees. I think that over the past 10 days or so, it's probably been averaging more like 45 or so. But I saw a lot of people that already were started with spring tillage over the weekend, as well as some of that fertilizer application. So traffic's going to start picking up on rural roadways, that is for sure. In fact, this afternoon, at 3 p.m. Central, we are going to get our first official crop progress report from the U.S. Department of Agriculture. Now, we may not have much to say here in Wisconsin, but a lot of traders are going to be paying attention to the planting progress farther south in states like Texas, for example. So that's what we're kind of talking about today. Now that we're getting into the growing season, I think already around Wisconsin, I'm hearing from plenty of growers that are a little concerned. We're awfully dry. I mean, it's wonderful to be able to get started with field work, but it won't take too long before the moisture situation starts to dominate conversations for Wisconsin farmers. Now, I know that we're probably going to get an adjustment on that before the end of the week, but keep an eye on what's happening with those weather patterns, because now we will start to pivot towards a weather-driven market when it comes to corn, soybeans, and wheat. Now, after a 3-day weekend, our soybeans and our wheat are both trading higher. New crop corn is stronger, but the cash corn side of things a little bit softer. Also, want to remind our dairy producers that we are keeping an eye on what's happening with those food box programs. There's still $400 million of federal monies that could be distributed through the food box program that could bump us up this week as far as dairy is concerned if it gets distributed. Barrel cheese up a penny and 3/4 on Monday at $1.53. 40-pound block cheese unchanged at $1.77.5. While AA butter finishes the day down 3/4 cent at $1.83 3/4 per pound. But like I said, Mark, with the way that this weather is lining us up, even if we've got some showers in the forecast for this week, I think Wisconsin farmers already feel like we're ahead of the game when it comes to spring planting.
How do you take the temperature of the earth?
Stick a temperature into the ground.
Thermometer to the ground.
That's what you do. Just make sure that it's the right kind of thermometer. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's for sure. All right. You're off tomorrow?
I am. I got to be a presenter for one of these Zoominar thingamadobbers. So, yeah, I'll catch you Wednesday.
All right, we'll see you Wednesday. Thanks, Pam. Here's Gary now. We could use some rain.
We could. And you know how some of those soil temperatures are taken? Actually, grave diggers do that because they have to dig down into the ground and can measure the soil temperatures. Well, as Pam mentioned, the soil temperatures are high, and that's because we've had mild weather over the weekend. Now we're getting some showers, perhaps even an isolated thunderstorm. But you can see down to the south, just some showers, mainly down toward the Wisconsin-Illinois state line. Farther out to the east, you can see a few thunderstorms out over southern Lake Michigan. But these showers have been diminishing. So the chances for rain, I think, are going to be pretty small for this afternoon. Really don't see anything upstream either. So we may see a break in the wet weather from this afternoon through tonight, or most of tonight until late tonight and early tomorrow. Now, there could be some strong to severe thunderstorms developing later this afternoon and tonight across parts of Minnesota and northwestern Wisconsin. The Storm Prediction Center has a marginal to slight risk of severe thunderstorms there. Large hail and high winds would be the main threats there. And for tomorrow, the severe weather threat shifts back toward the south and west, and on Wednesday stays just to the south of us. But depending on temperatures, these areas may have to be expanded northward. So we're at that time of the year we have to keep an eye out for the potential for severe weather. But visible cloud track right now shows plenty of clouds across far southern Wisconsin. But notice the northern 2/3 of the state. They've been mostly sunny, and temperatures are much milder up there. Mild weather with high temperatures in the 70s expected through Wednesday. We will see thunderstorm chances through Wednesday night, and then a possible thunderstorm on Thursday. But showers will continue through Saturday. So Pam mentioned we could use the rain. Well, we're going to get some. In fact, we could be looking at perhaps an inch or two in most areas. Temperatures right now, mid-60s here in southern Wisconsin. Notice up to the north, middle 70s, thanks to the sunshine there. On weather track, we're right underneath the jet stream. That's the dividing line between cooler air to the north and mild conditions that have pretty much covered much of the country. In fact, so you take a look at the current weather map, there's a warm front, and that's the dividing line between a little more humid air to the south. The temperatures are actually a little milder north of the warm front just because of the sunshine. And then a weak cold front out to the west has become hung up to the west. So this will actually become stationary and keep the coldest air up to our north and to our west. If you look at temperatures right now, 60s and 70s through much of the Midwest. Even behind the cold front, you have to go back into parts of Montana and eastern or western portions of North Dakota before you see temperatures drop off a little bit more. And on future track, plenty of clouds for this afternoon, but we'll see some breaks in the clouds for tonight before shower and thunderstorm chances arrive late tonight into tomorrow morning. So our forecast for this afternoon, mostly cloudy skies. It will be very mild, high temperature at 72, and just a slight chance for a shower or thunderstorm. On future track, you can see plenty of clouds, but not much in the way of rain chances this afternoon. Then tonight, we'll see variably cloudy skies, some showers and thunderstorms late tonight into early tomorrow morning, and then we're back into the sunshine tomorrow afternoon, and that should get temperatures up into the middle 70s. Better chances for showers and thunderstorms arrive tomorrow night into Wednesday. Could be looking at anywhere from about an inch to 2 inches, or even locally more than that, depending on areas that get a heavier thunderstorm. That's more likely to the south and southeast of Madison. But that's a good soaking rain. If it's spread out over 3 days, really shouldn't amount to very much. 7 to 10-day forecast calls for the best chances for thunderstorms late tonight, tomorrow morning, then late tomorrow night into Wednesday. Thursday, showers, perhaps an isolated thunderstorm, and then some showers as we turn a little cooler as we head toward the weekend. And then another slow-moving weather system early next week brings some showers, perhaps a thunderstorm chance from late Monday into Tuesday, and some showers on Wednesday. Might even see a flake or two of snow mix in with the showers late Tuesday night into early Wednesday morning of next week. But with temperatures in the upper 30s, that's not going to amount to very much.
I put the shovel away. It's official.
We're not talking about shoveling here. Don't start spreading rumors.
No, I'm just saying. I'm done with the snow. It's not going to. We're not going to get anything, right?
That's what I'll take your word for it.
Okay, Gary, thank you. Today in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, they're turning spring veggies into a salad. Here's Howard.
Now that it's officially spring, it's time to add a few new dishes to our dinner time routine. So, what do you say we make a farm stand favorite that combines a bunch of spring veggies with a yummy lemon vinaigrette? Sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Let me show you. The first thing you want to do is blanch a bunch of fresh asparagus until it's tender. Then, to stop the cooking, we place them in ice water. Next, we cut up some radishes into thin slices. Just make sure you tuck your knuckles in, like this, when you're cutting them, so you don't nick yourself. Now we cut the asparagus into pieces and add those to the radishes, along with some scallions and lemon zest. To give our salad its fresh taste, we make a dressing by whisking together lemon juice and sugar. And once the sugar's dissolved, we add olive oil and a bit of salt. We pour this over the veggies and into the fridge it goes. It may be simple, but let me tell you, the combo of the flavors is so refreshing. You see, you get the crunch from the radishes, the zing from the lemon, and the earthiness from the asparagus. To get the recipe for our lemony asparagus and radish salad, simply visit our website. I'm Howard of the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we discovered a spring-tastic way for you to say, "Ooh, it's so good."
Howard, thank you. Ahead at noon, Linda Bartsch from the Bruce Company is here answering your plant and garden questions. The number to call, 270-9933. We'll get to your calls for Linda right after this.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Thank you, everyone, for nominating us for Madison Magazine's Best of Madison 2021. And thanks to our entire All Comfort team. Let's do it again. April 1st through April 30th, go to allcomfortservices.com and vote us Best of Madison 2021 for heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical today.
Menards is here to help make your deck or patio an extension of your living space. Boss Indoor-Outdoor Carpet is weather and stain resistant. It's perfect for sunrooms, porches, and decks. Right now, Indoor-Outdoor Carpet is 11% off. Finish your project with a ceiling fan. We have a great selection of Hunter ceiling fans to match your style, including indoor-outdoor fans. All Hunter fans are 11% off. Get 11% off everything now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Each year, thousands of wildfires are caused by burning debris. Homes are lost. Lives are changed. Fires that could have been prevented. Not only is it harmful to the environment, burning garbage pollutes the air we all breathe. Protect your community. Avoid burning or consider alternatives. Compost, recycle, or donate used items to someone who can give them a new life instead of it costing your own. Keep it safe. Keep it clean.
Our Eco Sky windows are airtight. That means they're going to keep out the allergens that could affect your hay fever, sneezing, and other springtime allergies. Call about the Eco Sky windows exclusively from Mad City Windows right now. Listen to this. They're 114% more airtight than your average vinyl window. Beautiful windows that just open up a room. Now would be a great time to call Mad City Windows during our spring blowout sale. Save $1,000 on a house full of new windows. Interest-free financing for 2 years. $100 gift card with purchase. But act now, and we're going to double your savings to $2,000 on new windows. Double your interest-free financing to 4 years. Double your bonus to a $200 gift card with purchase. Last chance to call in during this program. And we're going to double your gift from a $25 to $50 Walmart gift card with your estimate. Call 608-338-1616. Let me give you that number again. 608-338-1616, Mad City.
All Comfort Services is the area's most trusted heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical company. We're here to make all of your home more comfortable. Don't forget to vote us Madison Magazine's Best of 2021 Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electrical Company at allcomfortservices.com today.
Yeah. Linda Bartsch from the Bruce Company is here taking your calls at 270-9933. Hi, Linda.
Hey, it's Lisa. Surprise.
Oh, it's Lisa. Okay.
Happy Dandelion Day.
That's fine. Lisa Briggs is here from the Bruce Company. Good to see you, or hear you at least.
Yeah, good to talk to you too.
All right, let's go to the phones. We'll start with Marcy in Sun Prairie. Hi, Marcy. What's your question?
I had single geranium in a 10-inch pot last fall that was so healthy I couldn't bear to throw it out, so I brought it into my sunroom, and it has bloomed all winter and looked wonderful. just now in the last week or 10 days, it's starting to look less healthy. I'm wondering what I should do before spring. Should I cut it back and put it outside? Should I fertilize it? Tell me, please.
Yes, you can go ahead. If anything is looking leggy, you can go ahead and cut that back. That will often happen if it's not getting quite enough sun. It gets a little bit elongated. And you can certainly put it outside for the next week. Geraniums are pretty tolerant of cold temperatures. As long as it's above 45, it will be fine outside.
But the leaves
I would
are
also
starting
give
to,
it some
some are
fertilizer.
turning yellow, some are turning brown, so I'm confused.
Yeah. The brown ones take off. Watch the watering. So make sure that when it's outside that it dries a little bit between waterings. It's time for it to go outside. They're not really meant to be houseplants, and putting it, out on your porch or someplace will probably do a world of good.
All right, let's go to John in Janesville. Hi, John. What's your question?
Hi. I have actually two questions. One is I have 8 blueberry bushes that I just purchased and they're in a 1-gallon jug. Is it safe to plant them right now?
Yes, you can, John. Go right ahead. If they came in this spring, they're usually from, say, I would say, though, that rabbit pressure this year was really bad, so I would protect them from rabbits or use a repellent. Otherwise, those bunnies will mow them down.
Okay, I will do that. And the second question is I have existing asparagus, and I planted some new. And I heard that salt and sand are good for the existing. Is it still good? Is that true? And is it good for the new, too?
I'm sorry, what did you want to put on them?
Salt and sand.
I would use better. Asparagus tend to be pretty heavy feeders. I would probably use some compost. You can get something bagged, something to just sort of beef the soil up a little bit, and then you can use like straw or mulch to help keep the weeds down, and that'll be fine.
Oh.
All right.
Okay, so that's not true about the salt.
No, I wouldn't put salt down.
All right. Let's go to Alex now in Windsor. Hi, Alex. What's your question?
Yes, hi. I was just wondering, what are those beautiful blue flowers that are coming up out of the ground in the kettle moraine forests and the woodlands around Wisconsin right now? Beautiful
early blue bloomers that are coming out now, and it's a little early normally, but we've had some really good weather, could be either Virginia bluebells, or they might be some prairie smoke or pasque flowers. But if they're super blue, it's probably Virginia bluebells.
Okay. Do we have time for one more? Let's go to Donna in Beloit. Hi, Donna, quickly.
Yeah, I keep buying these frosty ferns, and I can't make them stay alive. What am I doing wrong?
Are these ferns that you have inside, Donna, or outside?
Inside. You buy them around Christmas time.
Okay, so with ferns, just really quickly, they like an eastern exposure, so sun in the morning, but not in the afternoon. They don't like full sun. And also they like to be kept evenly moist. So it's something that you might want to put on a humidity tray to keep the air around it moist and make sure that it stays evenly watered.
They're hard to grow, aren't they?
Some ferns are more difficult than others, yes.
All right. We are out of time. Thank you all for calling in. Lisa, good to hear from you.
I'll talk to you next week.
Okay, we'll see you later on.
All right.
Here's Gary now with one final check of your forecast.
Well, we got some showers, mainly down toward the Wisconsin-Illinois state line. Those showers are going to dissipate during the afternoon hours, so just a slight chance for a shower or thunderstorm. Otherwise, look for temperatures to continue to warm up. They're warmer up to the north where the sun has been shining. Notice those temperatures approaching 80 in Black River Falls, whereas underneath the cloud cover, temperatures are mainly in the 60s through far southern Wisconsin. Tomorrow, look for a high of 74 and a high of 71 on Wednesday, but better chances for showers or thunderstorms come midweek. We'll see some shower chances continue into Saturday, and then another round of showers, perhaps a few thunderstorms early next week.
Okay, we could use some rain. That's our time for now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here at 4.